Hey fam, what's good? What's good? I hope that you're well and keeping safe. I hope that you had a nice productive week. I hope that you're gonna have a nice productive weekend as well. So I hope that this week has been treating you well as well. So like I always say, whether it is a W, whether it is a L, it's the learning curve that matters. It's the learning. It's the learning, literally. So I had like a little request. Diego, how do you basically enter your trades, and in today's content we will be covering just that. Okay, so I hope that you had your notepad ready, your pen ready. Let's get it. So before we're gonna start off, I just want to introduce this little tool on Tradingview over here. Now, like Tradingview is the best platform for me to basically analyze my trade on, and on my MetaTrader 4, there's where I will execute my trade on. Okay, so if you don't have TradingView, don't stress. I will have a link in my description where you can open up yourself an account. You will be using the free version, and I think on the free version you can only use the replay bar until the daily, so you can use it on the monthly, the weekly, and the daily. But I have the pro version, that's why I can use the replay bar, on the lower time frame as well. So I got you. The link would be in the description. Find yourself playing around on TradingView and basically just level up your analysis a bit. Okay, so on TradingView, on my actual left hand side over here, we can see that on the, well, let's see, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, the seventh category, whatsoever we can call it. You're just gonna click on that arrow over there, and you come down and come here by price range, click on the star, and it would basically appear on your taskbar over here. Now, this tool I basically use to, calculate how much am I willing to risk, how much am I willing to profit, because I feel like that is the most important when it comes down to your trading. Okay, so let's see, how do we basically use this little tool? So, as you can see over here, right? As you can see over here, we're going to look at this number in front. Okay, we can see that we have 365.1 pips. So this would simply mean that inside this area, this is equivalent to 365.1 pips. Quite easy, straightforward to the T. Okay, let's have another example. So this little space over here, this would be equivalent to 92.4 pips. Okay, let's have another example over here. Let's have a bigger one. Okay, in this example, this whole space over here would be equivalent to 595.4 pips. Okay, now how do we basically calculate from these numbers? Okay, some people, sometimes I will even risk like 100 pips on a trade, and some people would be like, whoa, Diego, how can you risk 100 pips on a trade? What, are you crazy? No, I'm not crazy. That's why I love that's why I love IFX, because I will show you now. At some brokers, some people will be blowing their account left, right, and centers, because 100 pips on a 0.01 would literally be $100. On IFX, 100 pips on a 0.01 is equivalent to 150 rands. So $100 is equivalent to plus minus 1,500. So you're risking 1,500 at some brokers. On IFX, the same amount of pips, but it's only 150. So that you will be risking. So the choice is yours. If you want to have an actual IFX account, I got you. The link is in my description. Find yourself opening an account and let's get it. So let's get back into this. Now, how do we basically calculate this? Okay. I'm gonna have my writing tool over here. Now, can you see that we do have 92.4 pips, right? Now, basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this tool and just bring it over so that we can have 2 decimals at the back. Okay, so then it will basically look something like this. So we're gonna have a dollar one accommodating for a dollar account and for a ZAR account. Okay, so for the dollar account, it would basically be $9.24. Okay, On a ZAR account, it would basically be here. You're gonna have to get out your calculator, so we're gonna take $9.24 and just multiply it by 15. Okay, 9.24 multiplied 15, and we literally have 138.6 rands. Okay, and then so what is basically standing over here would basically be that, let's say for instance this is your stop loss area. So this is basically saying that you are risking on a dollar account $9.24. On a ZAR account you are risking 138.6 ZAR. Okay, let's go to this example over here as well. Let's see what's happening over here. As we can see, we have 365.1. So we're gonna take the 5 and bring it over, and let's see how much would that be. Put 5 like that, and let's calculate how much would that be in ZAR. So we're gonna take the 36.51 multiply 15, and we would be basically having 500. We would be basically having 547.65 cents. Okay, so what is basically standing inside this example over here? This would be basically saying that, let's say for instance this is how much you're willing to profit. You are willing to profit $36.51. In ZAR, you are willing to profit 547.65 ZAR. Okay, let's have our last example over here. As we can see, we have 595.4. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna take the 5, bring it over so that they can be 2 decimals. Okay, so let's see how much is that in dollars. We're gonna have $59.54. So let's see how much is that equivalent in ZAR. Okay, so we're gonna take the 95.4 multiplied by 15, and we literally have 893.1 ZAR. Boom. And like I say, this is for on IFX. Okay, at some brokers you just look at this number like 92.4, then you will be literally risking $92.4. Let's just add that in as well. Let's add it in, and let's see how much the difference basically. So it will be 92.4 multiply 15.2 multiply that, so it will basically be around about, let's have another one in ZAR. Can you see this is a lot? That's a lot. Let's have this example over here. Let's look at this one. So we're basically gonna take 365.1 multiplied by 15, and we're literally gonna be having hey, what's happening? Let's remove that, get back to the calculator. So we will be literally having 5,476.5 ZAR. That's a lot. That's a lot. Okay, let's look at the last example over here. Let's get out our calculator once again and basically calculate these pips over here. So it's 595.4 multiply by 15. We literally have 8,951 ZAR. Okay, I'm gonna add this one right over there. Boom, just paste it over there. Boom, just over there. Now, can you see the difference? Can you see the difference? Can you see this huge difference? On IFX, you can apply proper money management, and as you scale up, you can upscale your actual your lot size as well, where you can come to this actual amounts over here. Okay, and these are all in 0.01s, the lowest. This is all in 0.01s, the lowest, and that's most probably the reasoning to why many people will be blowing their accounts. Okay, because look at this actual price range. But you know, I hope that you have like a clean understanding of how you basically just use this tool. Okay, so when it comes down to me looking at my, you know, my Nasdaq chart and how I basically enter my trades would basically be from number one, market structure, number two, support and resistance, number three, trend lines. Nasdaq loves to respect these three things, so these are like my major focus patterns and all those things. You know, yeah, that's cool. I also trade them, but support and resistance, market structure, and trend lines, those are my three main focus points. Okay, so I'm gonna remove this. And let's have a look at the chart. Okay, I don't want to go back since like forever. Let's just look at this week's trading. Okay, I'm gonna show you just a few examples. Now, can you see that, you know, it's also important the way is super important. Okay, you're not gonna find yourself buying in an area of resistance. In an area of resistance, we are looking for selling opportunities. In an area of support, we are looking for buying opportunities. So you don't want to find yourself buying in an area of selling in an area of support. Okay, so that's like little principles you have to have in place. Okay, and yeah, let's look at this example over here. Now, can you see that we are tapping inside this nice area of resistance over here? Now, when I took this trade, this is one of the trades I took, right? And can you see over here? Here's like a little gap. But enable for this gap to be filled, structure need to be bearish. Okay, structure need to be bearish. And we are tapping inside an area of resistance. So can we see downside potential from here? So what am I going to do? I'm going to get myself a nice trend line out. I have a nice trend line out drawn out over there. And I'm going to literally box out this region over here. So I'm going to wait for structure to change. Okay, I don't want to box it out like, you know, I don't want to box it out like this. It looks messy. Box it out like this so that we can, you know, keep it clean. So I know that if we're going to tap over here, boom, the gap would literally be full. So the gap can actually be a confluence to you, you know, where you can potentially be taking your trade to. Okay, so can you see our structure is still bullish, right? We have this nice low, higher low, higher low, higher low over there. We are still bullish. Okay, now let's let it play out. Now, can you see that we broke below? Retest would be expected for a nice move back towards the downside, right? But boom, we literally just smashed, you know, we just literally went to the downside, and we just, you know, it's not just going towards the downside, it's literally also, you know, we're changing the structure. Can you see? Low, higher low, lower low over there. Which market creates lower lows? Bear market. Okay, so where am I looking for price to hit back into so that I can take it to the downside, right? We have our nice turning point over here. We have a nice turning point over there. You know, I can see that we broke below our area of resistance. We haven't came back for a retest. I can see that we do have this nice ascending trend line over here. We broke below. We haven't came back for a retest. So those are confluences. So my confluence number one would basically be, okay, cool. Structure, we bearish. Number one, structure is bearish. Number two, we have a nice ascending trend line over here. We broke below. We haven't came back for a retest. That's number two. Number three, We do have this nice area of previous support now turned into resistance. We broke below, we haven't came back for retest. Now that's number 3. Okay, so now I'm basically gonna wait for price to hit back into this region, and I'm literally gonna enter from this region over here. Boom, I'm gonna enter from that region over there. Okay, and I'm gonna enter from this region over here if we're gonna tap in. So I'm gonna have 2 positions running. Now where will I basically, you know, basically close my trades? I will close my trades once price is gonna close above my trend line. I'm gonna close, because now we can easily just, you know, just shift towards the upside just like that. So now I'm gonna calculate how much am I willing to risk on this actual trade, and how much am I willing to profit on this actual trade. Okay, so you know me, I like risking around about 60 pips. So 60 pips around about over here. So I know that 60 pips is equivalent to plus minus 100 rand on a 0.01 lot size. Okay, 150, somewhere around there. So let's calculate this. Okay, so just so that you can have a clean understanding once again, let's calculate it. Okay, we're gonna take the 0, we're gonna throw it over. Okay, so it would literally look like this: 6.07. Then we're gonna multiply it by 15, and we're gonna see we are risking around about 91 ZAR. Decent, right? This is decent. Now let me get out my actual tool over here, and we're gonna accommodate once again for dollar account and an actual ZAR account. So on a dollar account, you will be risking $6.07. On a ZAR account, you will be risking 91 ZAR. Okay, if you're gonna enterprise from this region over there, boom. How much am I willing to profit? So I'm gonna take this over there, and then I'm basically gonna get out my calculator once again, and I'm gonna use this over here. So I'm gonna take off the 0, place it over, and then we're basically gonna have $16, and we're gonna multiply by 15, and we are willing to gain 240 ZAR. Okay, boom. So let's have another one over there. So let's accommodate for the dollar account. So on the dollar account, you know, you will be risking $16 on a, well, profiting $16. On a ZAR account, you are literally willing to profit 240 ZAR. Okay, and if you're gonna tap into the trend line over there, let's say for instance it's somewhere over here, you know, sometimes it won't be as accurate because you don't know when price is basically gonna tap inside that region. So basically let's have another calculation happening over here. Boom. So we're gonna take the 3 and we're gonna bring it over. So then we will be looking at 19.34 dollars. We're gonna basically multiply it by 15, and we have 290 ZAR. Okay, 290 ZAR. Let's have another one open up over here. Boom. So let's accommodate for the dollar account first. The dollar account, so the dollar account would literally be 19.34, and then the ZAR account would literally be 290 ZAR. Okay, 290 ZAR. So the risk, basically the risk will remain. I'm gonna make the risk lesser, so then I will literally risk $27 over there. So I'm gonna take the 7 and bring it over, and then we have 2.73 dollars. So let's calculate that, guys. This is super important before taking an actual trade. This is super important. Okay, let's multiply it by 15, and we have 49.5, well, 40.95 ZAR. Okay, let's add this one over there as well. Add that one there, this one this side. So let's accommodate for the ZAR account, well, the dollar account first. So we will be having $2.73 in ZAR. We would now have, you know, 42.95 ZAR. So this is what you do before you enter an actual trade. Okay, you're not gonna go blindfolded inside a trade. No, you need to know how much are you willing to risk. You need to know how much are you willing to profit. Money management. Okay, so your profit will literally pay off for the next trade. That's how you need to look at, that's how you basically look at it. Your profits need to pay off the next trade which you're gonna take. Okay, so now we basically just gonna wait and let price play out. Let price play out over there, and boom, over here I'm short. Boom, over here I'm short. Boom, your target is smack. Can you see that? Can you see that? Our risk is way up here. We ran a little bit of drawdown. We have our entry over there, and boom, our target is smack. Bang. Now, let's see how much did you just let's see how much have you just made of this little trade over there. So we're gonna take that 290.1 and we're gonna plus it by the 2.40. Okay, so you just gained 530 ZAR. Okay, you just gained that amount. You literally just gained that from this actual from this trade over there. Boom. So let's add it in over there. Let's add it in. Well, let's accommodate for both a ZAR account and a dollar account. Okay, let's accommodate for both. So we're gonna basically take this amount, and then we're gonna divide it by 15. Why am I always closing my actual calculator? So you're gonna take 530.1, and then we're gonna divide it by 15, and we just gained that. Just gain that on your dollar account. On your dollar account. Boom. On your dollar account. You just gain that on your dollar account. Boom. And that's literally how you go about taking an actual trade. That's literally how you go about taking the trade. Let's see if we can have another actual example. This was a clean example as well. Clean one. Let's box out from here. Boom. Okay, so I didn't actually see this example. Like we were like way down here with the retracement. I got home, and yeah, it was like just in time. I was like, what is happening with Nasdaq? What is happening? Can you see like this region over here? It's like I always say, Nasdaq loves to respect areas which it didn't respect previously. Okay, and literally this happened. Boom. Can you see we went straight to that region over there? Now look at this. Scale down to the 15-minute. On the 15-minute, we can see that yes, we are tapping inside an area of resistance once again. We can see that we do have this nice area of previous support now turned into resistance. We broke below. We haven't came back for a retest just of yet. Okay, I can see that I can have a nice actual trend line drawn out from this region over here with these nice lows presenting over there. So what am I waiting for price to get back into this region? So calculating once again. So now we know that, okay, cool. We can take around about 60 pips. Worst case scenario, 60 pips. Now we now know that 60 pips is equivalent to what? 90? How much is it? 91.5 ZAR, and it is, in dollars it would literally be $6.11. Okay, so now we basically just wait for the retest. Now let's see how much would how much will the profit be? Boom. Let's wait for the turning point. So here we can see we do have a nice turning point over here. So our targets can be at the actual turning point over there. Boom. So can you see this is a monster trade? A monster trade. Boom. This region over there. And this is 273.1. So let's calculate this one. Let's calculate this. Okay. Let's get out our ticks. Let's get the calculator out. And let's do the calculation. These things are boring, but you need to do this. You literally need to do this. Okay, so 27. So we're just gonna take the 3. You're gonna throw it over so that they can be 2 decimals. Okay. 27.31, and we're gonna multiply it by 15, and this is a clean 400. Copy it, and so let's have that ZAR over there. Boom, like that. So that is a clean 409.65 ZAR that you are willing, that you can potentially be gaining over there. Okay, let's see how much is it in. Let's accommodate for the actual the dollar account as well. So the dollar account, we're just gonna shift this 3 over, and we are willing to gain 27.51 cents. Okay, that's how much we are willing to profit. Boom. Now can you see with a tap, short, you in that cell, short, you being patient, and there your target is smacked once again. And there's your target smacked once again. Okay, now let's calculate these actual numbers over here. Let's calculate these numbers. Where's this thing? Boom. Let's make it total. So let's make it total like that, and then we're gonna take what was our total? This was our total, right? Our total was 530.1 plus 409.65. Our total is literally 939 ZAR. Who's gonna give you that money just like that? Who's gonna give you that money? That's your profit that you just made. Okay, so let's convert it to actual actual dollars. So we're gonna divide it by 15. So you just gained 62.65 dollars, okay, on your dollar account. Once again, who's gonna give you this money just like that? Who is gonna give you that money just like that? Let's calculate the amount of risk you took to gain this 939 ZAR. Let's see the amount of risk you took, basically. Okay, let's calculate the risk. So these two we need to, we have to calculate these two. So it would basically be 40.95 plus 910, that plus another another 91.05 of this trade that we just took over there. So we're gonna add another one. Boom. 0.05 equals 223 rand. That was your risk. That was your risk. You were risking 223.5 rands to gain this 939 rands. Now let's accommodate for the dollar account as well. Let's accommodate for the dollar account. Let's do that. Divided by 15. Okay. You literally risked $14 to gain $62 in these two actual examples. Literally. Can you see? Money management, literally. And Nasdaq is flooded towards the downside. Can you see the importance of money management? And that is how I basically approach the market. So I hope that you have like a clean understanding. Check this one out. Check this one as well. I can see that, okay, cool. We just changed the structure once again. We just changed the structure. Remember, what was the confluence on this one? We have a nice area of previous support now turned to resistance, which was untested. Confluence number 1. Structure is bearish. Confluence number 2. And then we had this nice untested ascending trend line over there. That was confluence number 3. The previous one, same confluences. Look at this one. Look at this one. Look at this one. Look at this one. Structure. Let's look at structure. Low, higher low, lower low. Bearish in structure. Bearish structure. Okay, bearish in structure. What do we have? We have a nice turning point over here, which we haven't had a clean retest just of it. So I'm gonna find myself short on this baby, back into my area of support over there. Boom. Back in my area of support. Once again, we now know that I'm gonna enter my trade from this region. I'm gonna risk around about 60 odd. We can actually make it less because we have this turning point, so we can just keep price up just above this area over here. So we can make it 50 pips on this trade to gain a potential 110 pips. Once again, let's do the calculation. I want you to understand. I want you to apply this on your side as well. I want you to apply these things. So let's get out that little text thingy over there. Boom. Let's get out the calculator once again. So let's accommodate for the dollar account first. So we're gonna take the 0 and basically place it over so that we can have 2 decimals. Okay. So it's gonna be 5.09 multiplied by, well, this account. This would be for the ZAR. Copy. So this would be for the ZAR account, and then for the dollar account, it would then be basically $5.09. So this is the risk, the amount of risk you are taking on this trade. And let's see the actual profit which you are potentially willing to make on this trade. And that would literally be we're gonna take the 0, place it over, so it would be 1.05 multiplied by 15, and that would be 165. Copy that, and basically place it like this. And so that would be the ZAR over there. So let's accommodate for the actual dollar account as well. Okay, let's have that dollar account there as well. So the dollar account would be 11.05. Boom, just like that. So I'm taking my trade based off this area over here. If this trade is going up over there, boom, I'm out of the trade. Okay, so let's see. Boom, can you see retest over there? You had like a little bit of drawdown. Can you see you're almost out of this trade? Patience, and your target is smack bang. And now you're sitting with over 1,000 rand inside your trading account. I hope that you have like a clean understanding of what I just went through, how I basically approach my trading. Now I want you to understand that it's not always gonna be win. No, it's not. You're gonna have losing days as well, but money management plays a huge role in it. I'm wondering, I don't like showing off my actual results, but let's show off the results. you know, just so that I can be a little more transparent with you guys. And you know, basically at the end of the day, this is also like a little documentary for me, you know, where I can be like, you know, 10 years from now, I can come back and see, you know, like, oh, this is what happened. Da, 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 da. That's super lit. So, you know, this is a once-off thing. So let's see what happened over the course of this week. No, let's make it for the month. Yeah, let's make it for the month. So I'm gonna go here. As you can see, I hope that you can see though. February. So let's see if I don't know if you can see though. So I went to the first until, you know, where we are currently basically. And then I'm gonna click done. Let me click done like that. Boom. So as you can see, right, profits made 16,000 odd, and withdrawals over there, you know, for those people that's like, oh, you're trading on a demo account. No, bro, you can't make a withdrawal on a demo account. No. 10k withdrawal. So can you see? And if I'm gonna have to scroll down, actually, like, you know, come on. So if I'm gonna have to scroll down, can you see profits, profits, profits? But there's losses as well. There's losses as well. Profits, 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 losses, profits, you know. So there will be losing trades in between as well. But most importantly, you know, would be that, you know, your winners, you know, basically secure the bag whatsoever, you know. You're basically paying the next trade with your winners. Okay, so if I might have to be like a little extra as well, I can just cover up that little number over there. You can see there, my name, surname, IFX, you know, live account. So, you know, that could be a little motivation for you guys. You know, I mean, that is someone's salary. You need to keep that in mind. It's someone's salary. And trading is not something that you're just gonna take it as, hey, I'm here to make a quick buck. I'm here to make a quick buck. Yeah. You know, nah, that's not how it works. You need to respect trading. You need to treat it as if it is a business. This is your job. This is your business. That's literally how you need to approach your actual trading. You can't treat your trading as if it is just something on the side. No. This is your priority. This is your business. Okay. I can't remember who told me this, but you know, I always say this. A profit is way much better than wage, because you can determine how much are you willing to make at the end of the day. Okay. So I hope that you had like a nice clean understanding of what I basically went through over here. How do I basically approach my trading? Yeah, market structure, support and resistance, trend lines. Nasdaq love to respect those three things. Okay, everything coming with it, you know, that's just extra confluences to why you basically want to take an actual trade. So guys, you now know how to do calculations. You know, if you're not at IFX, find yourself getting yourself at IFX. The link will be in my description. Okay, if you don't have Tradingview, the link will be in my description. Okay, I hope that you're gonna have a blessed day. I hope that you're gonna have a nice profitable week forward. You know, I'm wishing you all the best. You know, I hope that you are learning a lot. I hope that this channel has actually, you know, gave you guys like some sort of knowledge, because at the end of the day, that's literally all that matters. You know, I just want to empower the next person. You know, my mentor, I'm coming from a mentor who's also not, you know, showing his results. But you know what is even more important, what is even more out of this world, would basically be if I can teach you how to do these things, you know, my results will speak through you on your account. And what does that mean? Listen, all of these trades that I just shown you, that's all me. No help, no assistance from no one. That's all me. That's me pressing that actual buy button. That's me pressing that sell button. You know, but that's my mentor's work as well. So his skill is talking through me. Now I want the skill to, you know, basically, well, you get what I'm trying to say. I want the skill to come from me to you and let it talk through you, because now this means that you will know why you're pressing that buy button, you will know why you're pressing that sell button, and that is all that matters. What does that lead to? Independent trader. And that's what we want. We want to be independent so that we don't have to count on the next person to make money for us. I mean, no, independency. Okay, independency. I'm gonna say that again. Independency. Hey, so it's me, your boy D. I hope that you have enjoyed this session. I hope that you took a lot away from it. I'm gonna see you in the next content. It's me, your boy D. We learn, we grow, we earn. I'm out.